movie. Did you like my shirt?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Look at that, I know.
I had it was like a dark blue version of that.
Yeah.
And I ripped a giant hole
This
in
one's
the
actually
armpit.
starting to get holes in it, but I don't care. I keep washing it. These seats are nuts.
They are.
It
totally changes the car.
I'm being hugged by your car. Does she have a name?
No.
You have to name her.
I've never gotten into naming cars before.
Really?
I'm not one of those kind of people.
You have to name it.
Yeah.
All right. So I am joined here with none other than Chris of My Corvette Life. I've watched Chris from afar for the last, we'll say, year.
Yeah.
I've always loved his car because this is exactly how I would make my C5. This is but in a convertible. This is like my dream C5, but in a convertible, I have to say. So Chris, tell us about your Corvette story.
So it started when I was probably about 5 or 6 years old. My grandparents bought an 89 Corvette coupe, and at the time I had no idea what a Corvette was. I barely knew what a car was, but this 89 coupe looked like a spaceship compared to the average car. And then I always went like grocery shopping with my grandma on the weekends, so you'd see that like digital tack on the dashboard go up and down. It was like something out of Star Wars. It looked all that 80s like green and yellow.
It was like
so cool.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And they had that like Corvette
cool.
commercial that was like better than whatever. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's cool.
So that's really what got me into cars, and then like the Mid-America catalogs would start coming in the mail and stuff, and I'd be flipping through those things, and I'd be drawing pictures of Corvettes and stuff. And then later on, my grandparents ended up selling that Corvette, and for whatever reason, my grandpa got in his head he wanted a new Mustang. That's when like the new Mustang came out that had the like retro look. I think it was 2005.
Sure, yeah.
So they bought that car brand new. I think that lasted about 4 months, and my grandma hated it because it didn't fit her. So immediately my grandpa was like, okay, we got to get a Vette again. So he left it up to me to order.
I just want to say you have the coolest grandparents.
They really do, yeah.
My grandmother has a Toyota Corolla, so if they want to trade...
My grandma kind of has a history. Like before the Corvette, she had I think it was a 78 Camaro Z28.
Wow.
And it had a 4-speed manual.
She's a grandma on the go.
Yeah. And before that, she had like a 69 Mustang or something like that.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, she's been the cool grandma for
that's
a while.
awesome.
So yeah. So that's kind of my story, and then obviously it's been my goal in life to own a Corvette myself.
And I think that's something that we share, is that that's like my life. I want to say my life ambition or my life goal is I want to just acquire a Vette. I want to
it's like
have Vettes, right? So
all through growing up, like my computer desktop wallpaper would be Corvettes. My room would have posters of Corvettes everywhere. It's a total obsession.
I think a lot of us can relate, right?
Finally, right before my 30th birthday, I was able to pick up this car, and I love it. Everything about it.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
That's awesome. All right. So, Chris, tell me about your car.
So, it is a 1998 C5 Corvette, manual transmission, 6-speed. It has long tube headers, X-pipe, LS6 heads, LS6 intake, C6 Z06 shocks, C6 Z06 sway bars, C6 Z06 wheels and tires.
Wow.
So the whole suspension is all
So she
C6.
sounds loud, and she's got some good grip, some good balance.
The thing about that, I have a friend who has a C5 Z06, and he has about 650 wheel horsepower, and he can't keep up with me in the canyons.
Really? No way.
Because he has stock suspension.
It's all about the handling.
Yep.
You got to put it down. You got to put the power down.
You straight line guys.
you Hellcat types.
Yeah. You just buy your fast cars. You got to earn it.
That's right. That's funny.
And Corvo seats, obviously.
Yes.
I put those in first day.
I love these.
I bought the car. Everybody comments on the seats.
I love them.
It totally transforms the car.
It completely
especially
does.
in the curves.
And a C5, one of the weak points of a C5 interior is the seats.
Yeah.
They're very flat, and they have not a lot of support.
They're like lazy boys.
That is a very good way of putting it.
Yeah.
I think that is Yeah, it does a lot for the driving experience, but even aesthetically, and the way that the red pops off the white body, oh baby.
Yeah.
I love it. Very cool. What is your favorite mod or change that you've made to the car?
Favorite mod? Actually, going back to the last question, I forgot to add that it has a cam. And that is my favorite mod because it totally transforms the behavior of the car, and obviously it gives it that iconic American, like throaty, like
trumpets of glory,
Desert Eagle, America sound.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's definitely my favorite mod.
Very cool. So you just won the lottery. Money is no option. You won Powerball. What Corvette do you buy? What is your dream car or dream Corvette? You can only buy one Corvette.
So this may be a surprise to you, but I've thought about this once or twice.
I've seen the Powerball tickets on the on your YouTube.
It's like $400 million. So
that's a lot of
Corvettes with that. But if I could only have one, I mean, a C7 ZR1 is really cool, but I think I would go with a 1963 Grand Sport replica. I'd probably put like a LS7 naturally aspirated.
So almost like a
in there.
resto mod?
So like straight piped LS7 in a 63 Corvette race car.
Oh man, you have all the money in the world. You could do like an LS9.
Yeah, but there's something
Too much
about
power?
small block 427 NA.
Fair. That's
Nothing
cool. What
sounds
color?
like
What
that.
color? Because you have to keep your goals very.
It's got to be blue with the white
Very
stripes.
sharp.
The iconic
that
Grand
Grand
Sport.
Sport. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Chris, what is your favorite part about owning a Corvette?
Favorite part about owning a Corvette? Well, obviously driving a Corvette is awesome, but also getting to know so many other people who also own Corvettes. It's like a little community, and
Totally.
it really just, 'cause everybody has their own Corvette story. Even the people that really aren't into Corvettes may know somebody who's had a Corvette and they have a story about a Corvette. So just talking to people and getting to know people that you would never normally run into, I think that's the cool thing about how a car can really change your whole lifestyle.
Yeah. It's such a culture, like that iconic culture piece. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Great. This thing is raw. Wow.
Compared to the C7,
Yeah.
it's like
No,
it
that's
definitely feels more race car.
definitely. But that I would take this over that, especially for the price difference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's got plenty of go.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! Wow. Man, you were flying. I got a little nervous.
No, that's not bad.
I know, because you're the one driving, and you know the car, right?
Right.
Wow. I mean, we're filming this in Mexico City, somewhere in Mexico. I had to put that in there. So stable. So you said C6.
C6, Z06, shocks and sway bars and wheels.
Wow,
So
it feels so planted.
Yeah, so it's 325 in the rear,
Yeah, those are
275 front.
And those are 11s in the rear, right? 11s or 12s?
12s.
Yeah, holy smokes. That feels so planted. I'm super impressed. What a monster.
It's like, why would anybody buy a new one for $80,000?
No!
This is under 10 grand.
Yeah.
And you got a million miles per gallon.
Oh,
here.
you have no idea. They're endless right now. a 600 horsepower crazy supercharged monster to have a good time. Or nor, to your point, do you have to spend 100K on a C7 to
Right.
really... Wow. Man, this is a lot of fun. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.